June 11th, 9:40 in the morning. We are headed to the hospital. Last night around 3, although I didn't realize it at that point, I guess, but I started having contractions and I didn't sleep very well all night because I was having contractions and they were waking me up. And then I got up this morning and I went to the bathroom and was still having what I thought at that point were probably contractions, and then went to the bathroom and what's it called? The nasty, bloody, disgusting crap that happened. So then I was like, oh, I guess I'm in labor. And that was at like 6:30 in the morning, and then I'm having a contraction now. I'm not 100% sure how far apart they are at this point, but they were like anywhere from 2 to 5 minutes apart, and they are definitely pretty close. Pretty painful. So yeah, we're headed in now, and that's about all I have to say. I did take the shower this morning, which I'm glad I got the chance to do because it helped. It made me feel better. So we are here. Hopefully they don't send me freaking home. I will be so mad. Not fair. This is the room. 10:15. We haven't been like checked in or whatever yet. I mean, checked in, yeah, I guess, but we haven't been seen yet by a nurse. So we're waiting for that. It is 10:40 and the nurse came in and checked me, and I have the monitors on to check the baby and the contractions and whatnot, which are over yonder. And I'm dilated to 4, I think. Dale's tired. He was out until 3 in the morning-ish for his show and didn't get really any sleep. So he's over there being tired. And now we're just waiting. My doctor is not here today, so she won't be delivering. But the doctor that is here is one that my aunt actually had deliver all her babies. So I know that she's a good doctor. So I'm not feeling very upset about it at all. And I'm gonna have a contraction, so excuse me. Contractions are no joke. They hurt a lot. They're very painful and unpleasant. I'm not focused. That's fine, whatever. But anyway, that is the progress as of right now. That there isn't any progress at the moment. We shall see.
Hold on, start over.
We moved to a different room because the bath wasn't working or something. Not having a water birth. I just wanted to be able to sit in the tub if it was an option. So they moved us to a different room. I decided I'm gonna get an epidural, and we're waiting for the anesthesiologist to come in. Not so painful that I wouldn't be able to deal with it, but they're not really, there isn't a whole lot of time in between each one for me to rest. So it's just stressing me out. So I'm gonna get an epidural, which I didn't want, but I said if I needed one, I would get one. So I am. Because owie. And that's it, because I'm gonna have another contraction. So. It is, crap, I can't see the clock.
12:19.
It's 12:19. I got the epidural. I feel a lot better. I feel weird, but it's kind of expected. My back started to really hurt, and the contractions were just really, really close together, and so I decided I would rather be able to relax and do it all with an epidural as opposed to doing it naturally. So I tried, and I decided against it, and I'm perfectly happy with that decision. Epidural feels bizarre. It's like your whole butt and your body is all asleep. It's weird. I have an IV in, which is one of the things I didn't want to have to do, but again, we did the epidural, so we're gonna be hooked up to things. They're gonna come in and do a catheter and check me for dilation, I think, and then she said that she was gonna have someone come in and break my water. So yeah. Say hi. He's tired and grouchy and hungry. Did not go exactly how we were hoping.
If you're watching this, bring me food.
It would. What?
I said if you're watching this, bring me food.
We were gonna set up the nursery today. That's not happening, so that kind of sucked. But oh well, we'll update you later, I guess. Dale's watching a guy drill a hole in the earth, and we're also watching something about some 600-pound woman. Yes, that's, yeah. Anyway, the room that we have now has a slightly nicer view because the other room that we had was right by the entrance to the hospital, so people were walking by and I could see them, and I was like, this is a little awkward. Oh, that's bizarre. I can't tell if I just peed or if there's liquid coming out of me because I coughed and I like something came out. I think I just peed my pants. I don't know. This is lovely. Love epidurals. Anyway, yeah, there we go. That's our update for now. Yay. Alrighty, it is now 1:30ish, and I can't remember what I last updated on. I got the epidural. I don't know if I said that or not. It was yucky. I didn't like it, but I feel a lot better. I guess I'll just, I really don't remember if I said anything about the epidural. I got the epidural. It was pretty, I did not like getting it. I know a lot of people don't like getting it, but that definitely was not a pleasant experience. And at the same time, it could have been worse. So fine in that sense. He said, you know, you might feel a little bit of an electric shock down your leg, and I did feel that, and that's what set me off crying. I did cry because of that. It kind of freaked me out. Everything else was something I could deal with, but I was also having contractions at the same time, so that sucked. But I crushed Dale's hands, so thank you, Dale. He went to the cafeteria to get some food. I feel really bad because he literally did not get home until 3 in the morning. He was out all day yesterday in the sun at this car race thing that he was a part of, and so he was out all day long from like 8:30 in the morning to 3 in the morning the next day, working and not getting really to rest, not getting a chance to rest or anything like that. And then I had to wake him up at like 7:30 and be like, yeah, so you're gonna want to get up soon. Yeah, he's out getting himself some food. I've got some ice chips here that are grape flavored. I did eat a banana when we got here, and I was kind of feeling like it was making me feel queasy. I am hungry, but definitely not really feeling like I want to eat. I just talked to Ruline on FaceTime, so I got to tell her all about what's going on. Oh, so I got a catheter put in, which was, you know, unpleasant, but at least I didn't feel it. And when they checked me, I think I heard them say that I was around 5 centimeters and about 95% effaced. My water, they came in to break my water, and they did that and said that he has already had a bowel movement, so they will have a little bit of extra team in the room when he's born just to make sure that, you know, that didn't affect him negatively or anything like that. I'm not too concerned. I know that if something is gonna happen, they're prepared for it, they know. So we had that done. They said that my doctor just came in, the doctor who's going to deliver the baby just came in, and she said that I'm progressing really nicely on my own, everything's going really well, that if things slow down later, we can do Pitocin or something like that. But at this point, I'm progressing just fine on my own. So that is the update at this current point in time, I guess. So yeah, that's my baby's heartbeat in the background. I'm not feeling any contractions that I have. I don't know if you guys would be able to see that screen right there, but the little blue line at the bottom are my contractions, and the red line, I believe, is the baby's heart rate. So there have been a couple smaller contractions that I've had, and then there have been a couple really, really big ones that I'm just like, I can't believe that I didn't feel that. So that's kind of cool. The epidural really does work. My mom is over, or was over, I don't know if she's still over, but my mom was over at our house, and she said that she would set up the bassinet and my little sort of shelving unit thing that I'm gonna put like blankets and whatchamacallits, blankets and diapers and wipes and stuff on for in mine and Dale's room, and then he and I will have to do the rest of the nursery when we get home. But it's all very weird and surreal to think that I'm going to have this baby today. I'm going to meet my first child today. Oh my gosh, moving is so ridiculous right now. Anyway, it's all very surreal to me. It's very difficult to come to terms with. Not difficult to come to terms with, just really weird to come to terms with. It's like, we won't be leaving this hospital without a baby. It's very strange. So I'm going to try to rest a little bit and eat my ice chips. So I will update you guys later when after they check me next. So yeah, it is the 3:15. I am 7 centimeters dilated, and she said just about all the way faced. She says I'm like a 7 to an 8, depending if I'm having a contraction or not. Dale and I have been napping, or trying to, and I feel like my legs might be more numb than they should be, so I might, next time they check, I might have them see if they could, I don't know, dial it down a little bit. I have no idea. I feel like I can't move them at all, and I feel like I'm supposed to be able to move them more than I should. So, but we're gonna rest more. They'll come in and check, or I'll tell them to come in. I don't know. Dale's over there. Dale ate food. He had some salad. Sorry, salad. That is the update right now. And she said that the baby doesn't feel like a really big baby, and he doesn't feel like he has a really big head, which is funny because we were all assuming that he would have a massive head like Dale's other daughters. Like Dale's kids had pretty big heads, and so did Dale and everyone. So we assumed they'd have a massive Howard head, but maybe not. I don't know. 5:45. I look like poop. Dilated to a 9-ish, but they said not to start pushing yet, but I don't really feel like I need to push yet. So, but they're gonna bring a delivery cart in so that we are prepared, she said. Baby's head is right pretty much there, but they said there's still an anterior lip, so not to push it because there's an increase in bleed if I do. So, getting closer. You can't even see you because you're silhouetted. My cheek's so red. They're gonna come in and check me in a minute and see if I'm ready to push it or not. Frightening. My cheeks are super red. It makes me look like I have a sunburn. Look. That's not much to update. I'm hungry now. You know, this child could hurry up so that I could eat. That would be nice. And they are here. Dale's gonna hit me with my camera, he says. They came in, and he's apparently not turned exactly where he needs to be, so I have a little peanut ball, or whatever the hell they called it, to try and help him move where he needs to go. At what time? Almost 7. So
It moved inside you.
I know, but it moves on the outside too.
Smooth as a baby's bottom.
Let that leg just relax down.
Just for record, that's about the 19th time you've been told. Now it's recorded.
You're gonna hear that in your sleep.
Put that leg down.
I'm gonna whisper it to her as she sleeps. She'll be like, flashbacks.
Congratulations.
Thanks.
Thanks. 6 and 8 upstairs, I heard? Yep. Yeah, we'll take it.
Oh, soft. Like that.
He's covered in fur. No kidding.
I don't have to share.
You say I don't have to share?
Whoa! Bless you. It's like a dog when they